with another video, and this video is going to be a story time, a Christmas story time that I have yet to tell you guys. I hope everybody had a really awesome Thanksgiving, okay? I don't really know if this video is going to be up on Friday or not, but I know by the time it comes up, it's going to be post-Thanksgiving, so hope you guys had an awesome Thanksgiving. I hope I do too, because this is like past Naja talking about future Naja, so yeah, I don't really know what's going on with that, but I hope I had a good one too. And yeah, this is a story about how I accidentally electrocuted my cat on Christmas. Like, just to be completely blunt, I accidentally electrocuted my cat on Christmas. Like, it happened, okay, it happened. So if you want to see how this even like came to even happen, stay tuned. Give this video a thumbs up if you like my story times. And yeah, let me know how your Thanksgiving went in the comments below. So just pause this right here, go in the comments below, let me know how your Thanksgiving was. And yeah, let's just get right on into it. So this happened when I was in high school. I got my cat when I was either 15 or 16. I really want to say I was 15 because that's the year that I got my first ever actual like professional camera. Like, I got a Nikon DSLR type camera, and that same year my mom told me that, you know, I picked one big gift and that was pretty much it because I was getting older. That same year, she took my brother and I to go and get a kitten, and we got my cat Hendrix. So I want to say Hendrix, when we got Hendrix, he was 6 months old. So I want to say Hendrix was like a year old or so, because I really think that I was like 16 or 17 when this was going on. So he was like either like a year and a half to 2 years old when this was going on, right? And we first got Hendrix when he was a kitten, and we would put up the Christmas tree. He would always try to like climb into the tree and like, you know, do the most, you know, knock down ornaments. If any of you guys have cats, you know what I'm talking about. Like, he wants to be all up in the tree. He wants to feel like he's hiding and like creeping on somebody on some like sneaky cat type shit. Like, he wants to be peeking through the trees. Like, if you walk by the tree, he would just like playfully swat at you and stuff like that. Like, I don't know why cats like cats love being in the Christmas tree, and then he also loved being in the box that the Christmas tree came in. Like, he loves boxes, like even to this day. He'll, like, you could buy him all the toys in the world, but if you give him a box, he's like ecstatic, okay? So, you know, it was a normal Christmas. That's usually what he does. He'll go in the tree, he'll play around in the tree, you know, like nothing crazy. So this year, the second year that we had him or whatever, we were like, okay, well, we need to take all of the glass ornaments off the tree because he kept hitting them off the tree and they would bust on the floor because we had a wooden floor. So we had to replace all of our ornaments. We've had these ornaments since I was like a little kid. Like, literally, we've had the same color scheme Christmas tree since I was a little kid. So getting rid of those glass ornaments did kind of suck, but like the ones that had like really sentimental value, we just moved them higher on the tree because he was still a little insecure about going like way up to the top, like where the star was. So we just put some of the glass ones up there, but the majority of the bulbs we had to replace for his safety and to not have glass all over the floor and stuff, right? So it used to be him knocking stuff down and being an asshole. I don't care what anybody says, cats are assholes. Like, they do that shit on purpose. They're just cunning. They just like to be assholes. I don't get it. But, you know, he realized like, okay, well, there's nothing for me to break, so I'm just gonna be in the tree and I'm gonna chill, right? So one morning, I really believe, was it the morning or was it nighttime? I want to say it was the morning, and it had to have been on like a Christmas break or something because me and my brother were both home, right? Or maybe it could have been the weekend, I don't fucking know. But all I know is that we were all home and my mom was home asleep. And it was early in the morning, and I was laying in my room, and mind you, we lived in a townhouse, so I'm on the second floor and the tree is on the first floor, and I can hear my cat crying, and I'm like, why is he crying? Like, you know how when you're asleep and like little things can wake you up? Like, even my dog, like when I'll be in a deep sleep, but if I hear her whimpering or crying, I'll just wake up. So I heard him crying, and I'm like, what's going on? But at the same time, I could hear my brother playing Call of Duty in the living room downstairs. So I'm just like, if he was really like hurt, wouldn't my brother try to go and, you know, make sure that he's okay? So I just kept hearing the crying, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go down there and investigate. So I went down the stairs, and, you know, I went and I see my brother sitting on the couch, and he's like, how it was set up is like, here's the tree, here's the couch, and here's the TV. Like, it's all like literally right there. So I go to my brother, I'm like, Kaz, why is Hendrix crying? Where's Hendrix? And he's like,
oh, I don't know where Hendrix is.
And I'm like, well, do you not hear him crying? And that's back when he was in his little video game phase or whatever, so he really didn't care, and he was just like, oh, well, I don't know, like, and I'm just like, dude, like, you hear him crying, like, this is our pet, like, what's going on? So we're looking everywhere, and finally we just decided, okay, we're gonna look in the damn Christmas tree. So we look in the Christmas tree, and there's my cat, and he's just like, and back then he was just so small, he was just like this little gray fluff ball, and he's just like all tangled up in the freaking lights like that, right? Just all tangled up in the lights. And I'm like, oh my God, Hendrix, no. So my brother is like,
get him out of there. And
I'm trying to move the lights and stuff, but he's so like lodged into the tree, and he's just crying and crying, and his little face is just looking at me like, help, bitch, like, fucking help me, bruh. Like, he's looking at me like, you're my owner. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to help me. And I'm like, I cannot get him out. So I'm panicking. My brother is panicking. And I don't know why my first thought was not to unplug the tree. Like, for the life of me, I don't know why that wasn't my first thought. I promise you guys, I was completely sober. I just woke up. Like, I don't know why that wasn't my first thought. My first thought was, I need to cut my cat out of the tree. So y'all see where this is going, right? Y'all see where this is going. Y'all see where this is going, right? So I ran to the kitchen. The whole time I ran to the kitchen, my brother is still like,
Naja, help him, get him out, help him.
And I'm like, bruh, I'm trying. I go to the kitchen, I'm fumbling around in all the drawers, I can't find the scissors. And even though all this time I'm like fumbling around and doing all this other stuff, it's still not dawning on me like, unplug the tree before you do anything. But I got the scissors, I run back to the tree, right? And I cut one of the wires. Nothing happens, right? Just one string of the bulbs just goes dark, right? So he has another wire of lights around his like foot paw, like the foot paw. Well, I guess technically those are all his feet, but you get what I'm saying, like the little back paw or whatever, the little foot paw. So I cut that, right? And all I saw was lights and sparks. And his eyes just went like that, like just like huge saucers. And my brother stopped yelling. I froze. Hendrix is just like this. And then I just like came back to earth. I grabbed my cat and I was just holding him. And he was breathing really, really hard. Like his chest was like his heart was pounding, but he was just stiff. Like he was just stiff. So I'm just like rocking him and holding him on the couch. And my brother runs into my mom's room and I'm just saying, I'm so sorry, I'm sorry, oh my God, I panicked. I just wanted you to get out of that situation. Like I was freaking out. Finally, he started like moving a little bit and stuff, and he just looked up at me like, bitch. He looked up at me like, bitch, I'd rather still be in that damn tree. I just got electrocuted. Like, what the fuck? Like, no. So I'm just still holding him and I'm just rocking him and I'm just apologizing. I'm like, oh my God, I just electrocuted my cat. Like, there were literal sparks, like literal sparks. The whole tree is dark. Like, it was a mess. So my mom runs out her room talking about, what happened? What happened? And I'm just like, bruh, cause that's how my mom like is not a morning person. That's where I get it from. Like she just be on 10. She don't know what happened, but all she knows is that my brother woke her up and he told her it was an emergency. She mad cause she gotta be up. So she come out yelling at me, what happened? What happened? And I didn't want to say what happened. I was just like, Hendrix got caught in the tree. My brother being a snitch.
She cut him out the tree with scissors and sparks were everywhere and he got electrocuted.
I'm like, shut the fuck up, Brad. Like, the cat's alive. Like, we don't gotta do all of that. Like, he got electrocuted. You cut him out. And I'm like, yeah, I cut him out. Is he okay? And you know, I look down on him, he's chilling, he's still a little shooken up, but you know, his breathing normalized, you know, he's moving around a little bit, like, he's chilling, but obviously, little dude is traumatized, like, little dude is traumatized. So, I told my mom, like, yeah, he's okay. Naja, why didn't you unplug the tree and then try to untangle him? Like, what was going on? And I told her, I was like, I was in a panic, Kaz was freaking out, I'm freaking out, like, Like, I have no excuse. Like, I was in a panic. Like, I needed to get my cat out the tree.
Now I gotta buy more lights, and some of these lights were installed on the tree. Like, you just be cutting up my stuff, and
I'm just like, yo, the cat almost fucking died, and you over here worrying about some fucking lights. Like, and I even told her, I was like, I'll go to the dollar store and buy you some lights. Like, they were $1. Like, and my grandma used to send me money. Like, she would send me like a little box, because that's back when she still lived in New York and not down here with me. Like, she would send me like boxes once a month and like give me like 20 bucks. So I had 20 bucks, and I was like, dude, I'll go to the dollar store and I'll buy you more lights.
No, don't buy me anything. No, you're just inconsiderate. I'll buy my own lights. Like, you could have killed the cat. Like, you just were being so impulsive. And I'm
just like, bruh, like, so I was telling her, I was like, are we gonna take him to the doctor or whatever? She was like, do you have doctor money? Is the cat okay? And I was like, yeah, the cat is okay. Like, don't get it fucked up. My cat goes to the vet. Like, he gets checked up, he gets groomed, all that stuff. Right now, he needs to be on a diet because he's severely overweight, but that's not his fault. That's my grandma's fault, because I gave my cat to my grandma to give her some company. But yeah, like, he'll go to the vet, but my mom was like, I'm not about to waste my money if the cat is okay. And I'm just like, bro, we don't know if the cat is okay. Sure enough, Hendrix was acting normal. Like, he was fine. I put him down. He's walking around and stuff. Now he doesn't mess with the tree at all. Like, he is far away from the tree. He doesn't want nothing to do with the tree. The most he'll do is just sit underneath it. Like, when my grandma puts her tree up, he'll go underneath it. He'll probably play with the plastic ornaments at the bottom, and that's it. Like, he doesn't try to climb up into stuff or anything like that anymore. Well, now he couldn't even do it because he's overweight. But like back then when he was living with me and stuff, and he was fit, physically fit and healthy, yeah, he didn't even try to go up the damn tree because he was so freaking traumatized from getting electrocuted. And I felt so bad. Like, I felt so bad. Like, every time I think about that moment where I was just holding him and just rocking him like that, I just feel so bad. Like, that's why, like, with my dog, like, I don't know. Like, I just felt so bad. But yeah, guys, moral of the story, if you have an animal that's caught in a dangerous situation, don't make it more dangerous. Like, because that could have just been an easy fix. My mom was right. I could have just unplugged the tree and, you know, try to figure it out. I mean, he got himself in there. Like, we can get him out. I shouldn't have cut it, especially with it plugged into the wall. Like, the whole tree could have lit on fire. Like, it could have been way worse than it actually was. But yeah, that was a real dumbass idea. I am gonna be getting a Christmas tree this year. I'm not gonna lie, I am nervous about my dog Spodie around the tree, but at least she's not a cat and she's not gonna be climbing all up in it. I'm just scared that she's gonna knock it over or something. Like, or she's gonna try to eat the leaves or something. That's my main fear. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I should get a tree or if I shouldn't get a tree, especially because my bad track record with pets and Christmas trees. I don't know. Do any of you guys have pets? How do you get your pets to not mess with the Christmas tree? Like, besides trauma, like, how do you get your pets to leave the Christmas tree alone? Put it in the comments below. I need some tips because I do want to have a Christmas tree this year. I have a fireplace and stuff, but I don't want my puppy getting hurt. I don't think I could live with myself. Like, I can't do it. Damn, this is a short video. This is a short video. Sorry, guys. I have a lot of stuff going on. You guys know it's the holidays. Let me know if any of you guys did Black Friday shopping. Let me know if any of you guys are doing Cyber Monday. I'm trying to start some combos down there. A whole bunch of options to talk about. And yeah, I think that's about it. I will see you guys next time. Bye.